All right, check, 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 check. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Another day in paradise. Another New York session, 7 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, let's hop on into it. So yesterday, it's a pretty dead day. Some decent plays overnight, but still waiting for the market to wake up here. What do we have going on in the news area today? 8:30 in the morning Eastern time, so in about an hour and 15 minutes, we have US dollar GDP, US dollar unemployment claims, and that's it. So a couple things at 8:30 in the morning. So I'll probably mainly focus on non-USD pairs. Because I don't really want to have a tight trading range here with the next hour and 15 minutes. Good morning, Desire. Welcome. So yeah, let's hop on into it. Our usual analysis here. Hop on. What's the Dixie doing? Dixie closed pretty strong yesterday. Finally, we filled this wick here. Looking at lower time frames, it seems like it's not. I'm not convinced on the long side, and here's why. You see, whenever you see a sell off, you see a pretty strong sell off in this area, and then it takes 3 days to just grind its way back up, right? And so now what you're seeing is price action break through these highs, and now we're starting to reject and roll over here. So ideally what we see in the Dixie today is we get a little bit of a pop here. So we're going to see a little bit more of a filter down, retest this area that grabs liquidity here, so 104,578, and then I'm looking for a continuation down. So looking for overall sells in the Dixie today. I think we found our top for the morning, and so with that in mind, sells for the Dixie. Potentially long gold, long indices, long oil, and the rest. So that's that. Let's take a look at indices. S&P 500 still in this nasty range from yesterday here. You got the highs sitting right around 40.16. You got the lows sitting right around 39.76. And yeah, it seems like so we're hugging the upper end of the range here. And so ideally we see longs, very clean range looking left here for S&P buys back up towards like 40 area. And so what I'd like to see here, since there's a decent amount of rejection in this area here, I'd want to see a close above. So let's see this rally through higher, retest those highs, and then I'll look for buys. I'm heading back up towards 40.40. So this is going to be the ideal play for S&P today. But it just seems like there's not much volume right now, so we might not get it towards an icy open. We're just kind of consolidating near these highs here. So I'm going to add an alert for the break of those highs so I can come back and take a look at it later. If I were to trade the downside today, I mean, there's plenty of range to the downside towards 39.76. So I'd want to see a break through these wicks, retest, and then I look for sells heading back down towards 39.76. So this would be my sell thesis for the day. So we're going to do buys through the highs, sells through the lows of the day, and then we'll see what we get. NASDAQ's already really, somewhat broken out. Yesterday's range is sitting right around today's support. And so now we're already technically broken out here, but we're still in this nasty range. So again, Same thing. Buys, retest through highs, run, lows of the day, retest, run down, but or I guess push down. But I'm not. I don't trade every indice. I pick one of the indices that look best to me, then I trade it. And S&P looks better than NASDAQ, so I will be looking at S&P today. But let's take a look at the Dow, see if the Dow looks any better than the S&P, so we can finalize our indice chart here. So you have Dow highs sitting right around 33,240, and you have the lows sitting right in the range of 32,980. So now we're kind of sitting here tight. We're not really too close yet to these highs relative to like the S&P or the NASDAQ's already broken through it. So I don't really want to buy into this here. You could something look like this, but I don't really want to buy into that, right? Because it's not much of a range compared to looking left here through these highs. So for the indices today, I'm going to be trading the S&P. Probably the cleanest trade in my eyes here. What's going on, Anis? Doing well, thanks. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah. So far, S&P buys are ideal through 4016. Taking a look at metals, gold. Looking at the daily, nice bearish close. Yesterday wicked above the high, closed pretty bearish below, this area of support here. Current daily wicked up at that resistance. We're now pushing lower. So, gonna be interesting to see where we go from here, because ideally we say, okay, this thing's selling off when we break these lows, and we're going to continue lower. But if you look deeper into price action here, it hasn't been that clean, right? It's been just stupid choppy in here. No clean price action. But looking at, if we were to look for sells in here, so I have a problem with sells. So if we do sell off, then the Dixie will probably either consolidate or break higher. However, looking at these lows, if gold can start pushing below, let's say 1822, I'll be looking for a retest for shorts for a continuation down. But looking left to see how much range we actually have. So this is the potential entry points. Yeah, I mean, it's even a good support or resistance area over here as well. So looking left, I mean, you really only have until 1816 until you start running some chop here. I mean, even potentially, 1819. So it's not the cleanest range looking left. So really, I mean, we'd only have a range of 29 pips, or if you can get through the first support, you have a range of 60 pips. So it's okay, but let's see if there are cleaner ideas out there today. Maybe NAS sells at 12,240. Let's take a look. View is 100. Or NAS 100. 12,240. Yeah, I mean, potentially. Yeah, so if you're looking for, I mean, so I like the overall sells as we start pushing higher. NASDAQ's definitely ahead of S&P and the Dow. So the reason I'm not looking for NAS sells is because the S&P still has a range to fill here. The Dow still has range to fill here. Meanwhile, the Nas is already almost filled its range here. So you could look for that if you don't think that the S&P and the Dow will fill their ranges. But we'll just have to see. I mean, I like your idea, though. I like your thesis. I like the idea of, okay, we're pushing higher to then sell off. I just don't know if it's going to be 240 or if it'll be a little higher. We'll see. But overall, I like the idea. Good morning, Juan. Morning. Right. Yeah, so taking a look at oil. It's going to be 12. Taking a look at oil here. Let's see. 4-hour chart. I like this potential resistance at 75.13. Good morning, Johan. So yeah, taking a look at US oil, we have this resistance here at 75.10 that we could potentially be running into. So 2 ideas here for oil. Either finding resistance at 75 and then looking for sells heading back down towards VWAP or towards lower day. Or if we start basing in here, we haven't quite reached the full support area here, so I think that price is most likely still going to come down and reach this support. It's just price is most likely to the probabilities of price gravitating more towards this heavy 73s is more like probable than oil pushing out of here and reaching back towards highs. So I still want to see sells here back down into 73.30. But let's see. Thanks, bro. The payoff 65% in my Forex funds. You made it in 1 month. Yeah, that was in the month of November. That was November. Yeah, so the main idea for oil here is going to be sells at 75, and then I'll start seeing it push down. Chris, good morning, my friend. Happy to have you. Yeah. If we were to get buys on oil, I mean, I'd have to see a retest of this breakout here towards VWAP at 74.30, and then we can potentially see a continuation higher. So we'll see. But great interview with my first. Oh yeah, thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Thanks. So I'm going to add an alert at this resistance here to come back and check oil. And then also at the support. Here's when we hit first. Taking a look at pound yen. I like pound yen longs. Finally came down and filled this move from Tuesday. One that we had, it was, I think, GBP PMI. It was, yeah, the PMI. So we filled that move from Tuesday, the PMI, and now I think we can get a nice strong rally. We saw this break through these lows, came back and found support, and now we're rallying higher. Pushing pretty strong, so I'm going to have to wait for some type of retest for an entry. So we'll just have to see where it goes and where it closes, because I want to see it push up, you know, maybe retest this support, which is also somewhat this breakout here, and then buy it for a push higher. If we don't get that, then I'll look for a rally through the highs, come back to retest these highs, and then I'll look for a buy higher. So either way, I'm looking for buys on pound yen. It just depends on really where it wants to go and when it wants to pull back. So just going to be waiting. I'm going to add an alert at this breakout point and the support area, just in case we get that pullback here. And then if it keeps on going, then we'll keep an eye on it. And I'll actually add an alert for this breakout here. We wait for news at 8:30 before looking for trades. Yeah, it depends on what it is. So if you're talking gold, indices, and dollar pairs, yes. Because we're only an hour away from news, it's not really enough time to make me feel comfortable. I mean, look, here's the thing. If I were to get in a trade now in a dollar pair, fine. It gives me an hour to get a buffer or to hit my take profit. But the problem is we're still setting up, and we're probably at least 30 minutes away from entering our trade. So in that case, we're 30 minutes away from news events, and it's too close. So yes, if it's related to the dollar, I will be waiting until after the news to look for trades. But pound yen, I won't worry about it. It's not a dollar pair. Pound AUD, Euro JPY, anything that doesn't involve the dollar, I don't care. I'll take it. Pound USD, lagging a little bit from pound yen here, but we do have this really solid breakout point. So we already got somewhat of a retest in the lower time frames. I mean, the ideal entry would have been like right in here on this wick retest. Look for a push higher. That would have been the ideal play. See here. So we'll see. We'll wait for the 30 minute to close in the next minute, and then maybe I can catch a bottom wick on the 30 minute to buy here, then to like continue higher.
Yeah, that 30 minute, that's what I was looking at on GU. Actually.
Yeah, that 30 minutes nice.
I almost entered on GJ as you were doing your analysis, bro. I was looking at this 15 minute, this down candle 615. Price was coming down on the 5 minute. I had a limit set, and fuck, what was that? Let me see. It was 1.7 pips away, and then the rally came out of nowhere.
Yeah, dude, no bottom wick, just things shot up.
Out of nowhere, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get in on this real quick, and then...
Yeah, nope, swerve. That's these fucking damn limit orders.
So annoying, bro. But I'm GU. I'm most likely gonna put a limit on that.
You do your limit order, and you get swerved. I'm gonna take a market order.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm most likely gonna put it one.
Oh man, nice close. Closed a little stronger than I would have hoped for GU. So, we'll see. I'm gonna look for longs here, but maybe some on the retest.
Bro, GJ, EJ, and GU are so strong.
Yeah, dude. The funny thing is they all trade very similar to each other, so yeah, EJ. I'll just probably stick with GU and GJ. I'm not really liking the range here.
On EJ, no, you're right. I was just looking at it.
No, I know you. Yeah,
last night.
I remember. I know you were looking at that, but since you talked about it, I figured I'd look at it anyway, and I'm gonna probably count this one out because GJ and GU look a little better. GA, let's take a look. Thanks, Anis. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean that's a great percentage to make in a month. So it's no doubt about it. All right, let's take a look. GA currently breaking out of this descending trend line here. Coming back down to retest this market structure. Finding a little bit of exhaustion as we come down and approach this zone here on the 4 hour. I like this 1 hour retest right in here. 30 minute nice bullish engulfing. Yeah, I like pound yen or pound AUD longs potentially.
I do too. I don't know where it would be a good place to long from.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure that out. This could be a tough one. tough one.
It's a very strong bounce.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll probably look for something like this on the 10-minute. You get a little retest of this, this down candle here, and then you get a push higher. So I mean, that'll give me a decent stop loss below the lows as well.
I don't have a 10-minute chart. That's out there.
I don't remember who I got that from. I think I got it from Swag. I don't remember who I got that from. So I got it from somebody. So I just started looking at it and that shit. Why not? You know, because it's like 2 5-minutes. So I was like, yeah, makes sense, I guess. So 1.76243. I'll probably look for an entry there. I'm gonna add an alert. And we'll see. Euro JPY already looked at. Nope. AUD JPY. Pretty clean range to the upside here. Wow, so this would have been a really clean entry earlier this morning at like 5 a.m. We had this break below lows here of support. Massive bullish engulfing back above. Came back down to retest that broken structure and a nice rally higher. So this thing probably going to continue higher.
Actually, that looks pretty decent.
Yeah, right. This actually looks
that structure looks pretty nice.
Right, dude. I was saying the same thing. Retest of this breakout for a push higher and very clean range pushing up to point of control.
Yeah, that looks very clean.
Higher lows here. Yeah, dude. This is gonna be one of my this will be the best setup today, I think. I'm gonna add an alert. Yeah, dude. Hey, I gotta pull up my charts to make sure I get that. Because, dude, you blink, you're gonna miss it. So.
It might do a fucking retest right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I know. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I don't even have this spare.
On MT5?
Yeah, I gotta add it.
That's funny because I thought we traded it before, so maybe you just took it off. Maybe you didn't, though. I traded it before.
Let's do it. Gotta make sure it's the right one this time.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, this motherfucker was trading pound yen, right, on TradingView. And he enters on Euro JPY on MT5.
The charts looked exactly the same, and when I did it, I thought it was GJ.
Yeah, dude, the charts look like so similar. So I mean, if I didn't notice the price, I wouldn't have even noticed it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, what am I doing?
Oh yeah, dude, this could be clean.
Yeah, it's a decent setup. Yeah, even the hourly looks nice.
Yeah.
Fuck. Give me a second, bro.
Just draw my fibs. Yeah. Around the 38.2%, 50%, somewhere in that range is where I'm going to look for the entry. Actually, let's do right in here. Turn off volume profile. Yeah, so we'll see, but very clean range. And I probably look for it to push up towards somewhere in here. So let's see. It looks something like this. Around a 2.5 to 1. Yeah, so we'll see. Something like that. AUD USD, moving on. I have my limit or my alert set. Do you prefer non-USD cross Forex pairs? Not really. I just keep an eye on it first. I don't like to limit myself. So here's the thing is like, you know how people say, you know, you go trade, pick one pair and master that, yada, 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 you know. I agree with that, but the thing is once you've once you've gotten the hang of how to trade, the hang of Forex, if you have a strategy, I can apply that across all pairs and it's all the same, right? So, you know, now that I'm at the point I am, I don't like to limit myself. I like to look at, you know, a handful of pairs and find the best setup for the day. So it's not, I don't necessarily prefer non-USD cross pairs. I'm just looking at them more heavily right now because there is a dollar news event at 8:30. So when there's a dollar news event, I'll typically then gravitate more towards the non-USD pairs, because I actually prefer the dollar pairs just because they typically move a little cleaner. But not today. AUD USD. Not even gonna bother because, you know, we have a news event soon, so I'm gonna skip the USD pairs, which is a shame because USD CAD probably would have been nice. Yeah. What about Euro GBP? Euro GBP has very clean range. The problem is we see this pretty strong push to the downside from the pounds PMI Tuesday, and now we're seeing this straight consolidation, which leads me to believe that we're just going to consolidate here and then continue our push lower. Because when you, after big news events and big moves, you get, you know, usually one of two things. You get a consolidation to blow off that oversold move, or you get a retracement, you know, then it blows it off a little bit, and then you can continue. And we're deciding on, okay, we're getting this consolidation here. Did you guys go into the break-even phase? If yes, how to suppress it? Oh, yeah, dude. Everybody goes through the same phases, right? And trading's the same. It's a different path for everybody, but the same path, right? So everybody starts out blowing their accounts, losing money. Everybody then goes to the break-even stage. Everybody then goes to, you know, profit. Then everybody then goes to, like, okay, I've made it, right? And the break-even phase, it's not a bad phase to be in because at least you got out of the losing phase. But now you got to ask yourself, you know, how you really want to get out of the break-even phase is by journaling. Because then you got to start really analyzing your trading strategy, right? Am I moving my stop loss to break even too quick, too fast? If I move it to break even, does it end up hitting my take profit, my stop loss? What's that trade management look like? Where's your stop loss? Where's your take profit at? Now is the point to where you really have to analyze entries, exits, take profits, trade management, and somewhere in there is why you're stuck at break even. Because you've reached the break-even phase, but there's somewhere in your trading strategy that you got to tweak to get out of that and start. And so that's where journaling comes in, and journaling will help you get out of that phase 100%, because it shows you data on, you know, on your trend of how you trade. And I actually have a really good journal system that tells you pretty much what you need to fix. But yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
All right. AJ, let's get it.
Right?
Yeah. I have my TP a little higher than you. So you're looking at this like resistance level, kind of 92, 420, right? Is that what you were in?
I'm looking right here at like 378 area.
92, 370.
Or I guess
Yeah,
it's 383 or whatever. This area that we've, you know.
Yeah. I got you. I see it.
Yeah. That's where I'm looking. I'm just, you know, at this point in time with the way trading's been, I just need to get consistent with these wins. Hey, Vant, my problem is execution. For example, GU, EU breakdowns today on the hourly. I'm on the 5-minute. I don't know where to look to enter. All right, let's take a look. So, GU on the hourly breakdown. Okay, so let's go through it, because I actually am looking to trade GU. Let me just remove all my drawings here. So if you take a look, what's recent price action been doing? You got to ask yourself that. Recent price action is creating these higher lows, and we're flagging right now to potentially continue higher. Right? So what happens Tuesday with this news event? It was pound PMI. Pretty strong move, right? We just came down to the scene of the crime. I guess technically the scene of the crime is right around here, to fill that move, right? So we filled that move, and now we can potentially continue higher. So hopping down to then the 30-minute. Remember, don't skip time frames, right? Don't go to the hour to the 5-minute, right? Go in the 30-minute. Wow, 30-minute has a great signal, right? And so if you look at this this previous support, which is now resistance, which is now going to be support again, this is where we should start changing characteristics. So we came down, retested this previous area where we had the news event. And so now I'd expect us to come down, find support at this previous breakout point, and then continue higher, right? So if you look down to the 5-minute, you want to see, then I'm going to want to see something like this, where we see, come back down, retest this area, which it seems like it already did. I don't know where the fuck I was. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck, dude. And then it continues higher here, but I don't. Did it really just like swerve my like alert like that? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like a micro pip away from a fucking my alert, and I could have been in this bitch. I would have been up like 10 pips already. Oh, that's fucked up. Anyways,
yo, that's fucked.
That's not right, dude. That's so not right. But yeah, so that's what you want to do when you hop down from the hourly to the 5-minute is, analyze, once you get your bias, then find where structure clean enough to retest and, or draw your Fibonacci's and, so it's just look at market structure on the 5-minute. Okay, higher low, higher low, higher low. And then, okay, let's create another higher low somewhere, right? Somewhere in this area. So look at where the higher lows are. Look at where any breakout points are. And then expect structure to come back to retest and then maybe continue higher, right? So, I got long ideas in gold as well. Previous month's low, previous week's low. Okay, so what's your analysis on it, right? Give me something a little more, so I can help you out. Well, I'll give you the I'll give the trade journal. I'll email it over to you. It's only for people who are in the mentorship program. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, so for those of you who hopped on from the interview, welcome, by the way. And in about a week and a half, we'll be launching our website, and we will be launching 3 different packages. We'll be doing a mentorship program, we'll be doing a live trading program and stuff, yada yada. So, if anybody's interested, shoot me an email, and I can we can talk about it and get you set up ahead of the launch. Tyler, Tyler at vanttrading.com. So if anyone's interested in learning more about that and getting some more mentorship, the email's in the chat. Let's see. Hey, first time here. How much percentage you risk per trade? 1%. I risk 1% per trade, and then I look for 2, 3, 4 R. Reacted off previous month's low, then currently trading above yesterday's low. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you're definitely seeing a lot of strong support here, and the idea behind, like, okay, so if you're trading gold, it's, it's one thing to understand what it's doing, but it's also a good idea, if you're not already, to understand what's the Dixie doing, what's the dollar doing, because the dollar is really the driver in the market right now. It's going to tell you where gold's most likely to go, where indices are most likely to go, etc. So, and understanding that, the dollar looks like it's going to retest and continue lower. So if the dollar is going to continue lower, you'd expect a stronger gold, right? So, decent idea. You're seeing a lot of exhaustion down here. So there's not really a decent entry, to be honest. I mean, it's like, if you're just looking to trade gold off this reaction here, then, you're just, the only decent entry is going to be just like, okay, let's fucking buy with the stop below the low and expect it to run, right? It's just too choppy and clean, and just, it's hanging around these lows here. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could look for a break above VWAP, break through these highs here, a retest, and then a run. And that might give you a little bit more of a confirmation that, hey, we are going higher. So, if you're looking for, that might be a better route, because we're seeing exhaustion on both sides, right? We're seeing a lot of wicks to the upper end here. We're seeing a lot of rejection to the lower end here. So we're kind of just in this tight range. And so, maybe you wait for something like this, right, for gold. Understand that you might not get it, but also understand that, well, are you going to be more aggressive in this and buy now? What if it's, stuck in this range forever and you're just sitting here, right? So you got to ask yourself, what you're willing to do and what you're willing to risk. And, but decent idea. Pulling back in yesterday's low could have been a good long breakout. There's dojis on 1 hour, could create a nice 5-minute area to buy as confirmation. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. Right. But yeah, good analysis. Good thought. I like it. Monday dollar. Let's see. Oil consolidating, pound yen. Didn't give me a pullback yet. I feel like pound yen is going to give me something like this, and we're just going to miss the first pullback here. It'll break through the highs, and then we can look for a second pullback, because after the 15-minute creating this doji and lower wick here, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we do get a pullback, but this might have been just the retest before we continue higher. Pound USD swerved me like a yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not right, dude.
Maybe we'll get a cool liquidity grab during these events.
Yeah, that's right. In 40 minutes, could get something maybe.
But now, I mean, it's a USD pair. Maybe it'll just chop around for like the next 40 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how much impact this GDP has, because it's also the second release. There's advanced, preliminary, and final. And advanced the most impactful. They're not expecting much of a change from previous, so I'm not sure we'll get much reaction off of that.
Yeah, I didn't think we would.
Yeah.
But it should move something a little bit.
Yeah, I would hope so. Fuck. AUD/JPY is going to be probably the trade of the day. I guess the best trade idea for me today. Cleanest structure, changing market characteristics here. Pretty clean support. So that's what we're going to keep an eye on. But what are your main ideas for the day? Are you looking at AUD/JPY as well?
Yeah, I'm looking at AJ, sorry.
Yeah, right.
AJ, EUGU. I'm looking at, I still want to get on a pullback in on GU. I feel like we can still come back down lower.
Yeah. I'd be cool with that.
It's the same analysis on EU as well. Let me
Oh
see.
yeah. Oh yeah, U's nice. I didn't look. I didn't even bother looking at that because the news come. But it's actually that's actually
Yeah.
pretty nice.
I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. Retest of 1.06050, or at least that's what. Yeah, kind of right there, somewhere in that area, a little lower than that. Yeah,
This is where I was looking.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at. For longs, and I think we're bullish, like moving forward. I would like to see Dixie fall, and
Yeah.
I want to see Dixie close below the previous swing. Right there, yeah, to really establish like bearish movement.
Yeah, exactly. That would really change market characteristics here if we could do
Yeah.
that. So,
Um, so with that same analysis is what I'm looking for on EU. So I'm looking for buys, and we can run previous day highs. I don't think we'll run previous day highs today, but I think we can definitely run previous day highs if we swing it, which I'm not gonna do, but um um yeah.
yeah.
Actually the 10-minute chart looks decent on EU. Those two down candles just makes a nice fat down candle.
Oh
So,
yeah, right. That's right. Yeah.
there we go. So that's what I'm looking at. I have alerts on mostly everything. And now it's just a waiting game.
Yeah.
AJ might be the one that I like the most. I'm actually looking for it to run previous day highs on AJ. I think it's decent in like the 30-minute chart.
Shit.
Um, I don't know. I might cut it earlier than that though.
Damn, that'd be a hell of a move.
And it's getting close to my entry point. Let's see.
Let's see. With your alerts, do you blindly put a limit at those entry points, or do you wait for 5-minute structure and candlesticks? Well, Pablo puts those damn limit orders, but I don't.
Yeah, so I actually do put a lot of limit orders out, and it's just it takes away from me being anxious when I'm pulling a trigger when I market execute. Now that's why initially I started doing limit orders, because I used to be anxious when I used to do market executions. Now I'm getting away from limit orders because if you obviously, like, it happens to everybody, the price will hit your limit order and you don't get executed. I feel like this is the biggest BS ever. So, and it's happened to me on several occasions where it's tagged my limit and I don't get executed. So I'm moving away from limit orders, but I guess it's almost like muscle memory where like I will put a limit order and I just forget.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're working and stuff, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not a bad idea to do those limit orders and stuff. But yeah, definitely be careful around news events because it's tough to manage it on your phone or whatever you're doing. But usually, I wait for price to come into that that alert area. I'll usually enter half position, and then once it confirms that we're holding on the 5-minute structure, then I'll add the second half. Yeah.
I'm also looking at oil. I'm looking at oil for the, I don't know if I just talked about that or not. Getting closer to the 50% retracement on the 4-hour structure. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So once it gets there, I'm looking for some sells.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man, bro, I should have put a limit for a swing last night because that was too
Yeah, dude,
clean.
that was tough. That
Yeah,
would have been
but
fucking. That would have been dirty.
yeah, fuck it. It is what it is. Um, let's see. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, let's see if AJ can come down and give me something. Something good. Good. Oh man. Um. Yeah, indices just chilling. There's been. I'm just waiting until like March. March is usually when we start picking up. Like, there's been a lot of, I guess, a lack of volume early. Usually, I can get trades in by 7:30, and then we're rocking and rolling. I'm done by 8. But that's in a good market. Right now, it's a little slow, so the best trades come around like 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. It's just like it's been a lot later. With waiting for, I guess, nicey open, or I guess getting closer to it, and then when there's news events. But that's why you're seeing the consolidation and the slow price action here. Some of the best sessions, the best session from January to March is by far Asian session, because that's where all the most of the moves happen. And I've been making most of my money on Asian session. And then come March, April is when you start kicking in gear into like, okay, 7 a.m., 7:30, we're getting these moves. So I'm just waiting for March because it's been pretty slow on New York session. Slow. Need one more 15-minute push down for AUD JPY, and then I should be good.
You know, come in, wake us in with this initial hourly, and then
Right.
bullish.
Ugh. What are your thoughts on smart money concept, guys? Oh God, don't even get me started. I'll let Pablo take that away.
I actually trade as SMC. Like, I'm an SMC trader, bro. I need my camera to
Yo, what is
focus
going
on me.
on with your mic or the camera over there?
There we go. I actually trade SMC. So here's what I'm gonna say about SMC. It works. It works. It makes sense, but everything else also works. So don't think that SMC is like
The Holy Grail.
the holy grail. And here's the thing. There's so many variables that go into SMC. Hold up, I might enter this trade in a minute.
Right.
There's so many variables that go into SMC that you can get lost within everything. You can get lost.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you can do something like Asian session and then London session, and you can obviously, if you know anything about SMC, the Asian session range comes into play. and then you know, you look for a sweep of London, of Asian. Oh my God, I'm talking too much. I need to fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Monday dollars. Yeah, exactly. It works, but it's reworded and renamed concepts. All these strategies and concepts are the same.
Yeah. So SMC, like ICT, is the same thing as Wickoff. It's this like, and then there's like definitely other people that come up with the same material, and they'll re-ramp it, and it'll call this one called lit. It's called like liquidity inducement theorem. It's literally running highs and lows. And this trade that we're taking on AJ, it's a smart money trade, and I can break it down the smart money concept, lingo, whatever. Or you can look at it as a support resistance trade that Tyler just took.
Yeah,
Smart money is essentially support resistance.
Pablo and I trade almost exactly the same way. We always have the same entries, but the difference is he's smart money concept, and I'm just support resistance, market structure flow. So, and we end up having the same exact trade. So,
Yeah.
it works, but it's it's all the same. Just remember that.
And I think a lot of it is like an ego thing with like smart money guys.
Oh yeah, big time.
That they just want to have the best entries. They want to be just look like I just entered.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, so they want to have the best entries. They want to have like zero drawdown. They want to, and you'll see something in like the Wickoff guys. They'll be like, "I'm like 20 to 1 risk reward." Shut the fuck up, man.
Right, dude.
Like, bro, no one's holding a 20 to 1.
No,
Like,
it's bullshit.
Be real. Or like they'll enter in the 1 minute, and they're just like trading view warriors. Like it's smart money is support resistance. And look, go to the hourly, Tyler, on AJ. Okay. I'll break this down smart money way, right? Can you zoom out a little bit, bro?
Yes.
Okay. So we have the lows of if you draw a line on the hourly, like 91, 81, like those lows right there, boom. Okay, those lows get ran, and that's something that you will call like a liquidity run or stop hunting smart money concepts. Then you get structure break to the upside, right? Boom, break of structure. You come back down and retest. You can see those down candles right there. There's an order block, right? And then boom, we break up to the upside again. All right, and then we break to the upside, break structure to the upside, come back down to the order block, which was exactly where we just entered on those 2 down candles, hourly order block. Yep. And now we're looking to TP, where resistance point or the liquidity point, and then you get those 2 up candles right there that you were just kind of just at. Yeah, that's an order block. You get TP right there. So right there, broken down smart money concepts in like 2 seconds. And I mean, that's the way that I trade. But Tyler trades the same exact way.
Yep.
And it's no smart money concepts. So my point is that as long as you're able to read a chart, it doesn't matter what you trade. There's no like
100%
holy grail. Bro, like you can trade an EMA, you can trade even like I use VWAP in my chart. I use point of control in my charts. And it's just, you just have to train your eyes for the way that you look at a chart, and it'll all start making sense regardless of how the strategy is or what the strategy is.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes Monday Dallas says I struggle with conflicting trends when I know my daily's bullish, but my hourly's bearish. I don't know if I should just follow the hourly. It's tough because what kind of trader are you, right? Are you a scalper who trades within an hour, or are you a swing trader who trades for a couple of days? Or are you an intraday trader that trades for a couple hours? It depends, right? So I usually
GU.
I entered it. Yeah, I entered GU.
Okay.
When you were talking, I was like, oh yeah, no. My alert went off. Yeah, I'm long GU right now. But I follow like I usually follow the 1 hour and 4 hour trend more than the daily, just because I'm an intraday trader and I follow current trend from the last few days, right? So if I'm on like GU and so like you look at the daily, that's one thing, but I'll go to the hour and I'll follow trend, right? And we're like, okay, we're creating, let me use this other thing. We're creating high, low, high, low, and so I'll follow this hourly market structure because it makes more sense for my intraday price action and trade idea. And then if we were to break this low, then I'll look for a flip and a continuation down. So it just depends on what kind of trader you are, and then that'll answer your question. Smart money mambo jumbo gives me anxiety when I first listen to SMCY cough guy. OMG, dude.
Yeah,
it can get confusing.
I agree. It's definitely a lot, and I feel like it depends on who you have as a teacher too in smart money content.
Yeah.
Like I learned obviously from like ICT, and I feel like now he's a great teacher, but I'm not shit talking about him too, because I feel like he has a God complex where he wants you to know that he's better than you, and like,
right.
and you'll hear him on his rants when he like teaches and stuff like that. So I initially learned from ICT, and then I just went on and learned from one of his students that who I consider a mentor of mine, and he broke it down and like more like he dumbed it down for me a little bit more. And after doing that, I knew Tyler prior to this. Me and Tyler were like trading and stuff like that. We were like in a session trading, and Tyler's doing the same like smart money things, and it's just support resistance. So it's just I feel like people put a lot of extra variables into trading to make it seem more complicated, to make it seem like they're smarter than they actually are.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's like you're just looking for swing highs and swing lows and entering on the retracements. I don't feel like it's not very hard.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Anis. Appreciate it. That's what we're here for. I think news is going to finish the current uptrend in Dixie, catch breakout longs, and then fade the rest of the day.
It might.
Maybe, possibly. I mean, it could. I think it already potentially captured the breakout longs. But I mean, it could very well do it again. But I agree with your thesis that I think it fades the rest of the day. So, but yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm hoping too, that it just fades.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like I want to see Dixie start falling for now, but I'm not entirely convinced on it. If we can have like a fail swing high and then break structure to the downside, I would be more convinced on Dixie bearishness, or a closure below this low 104, like 300 right there. Yeah. So closer below there, or like a failed swing.
I'd like to see a retest of this area right here. Failed swing high and then start rolling over.
Yeah, I feel like that would give me more confidence in a bullish GU. But I mean, I feel like GU is just doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, so I like GU.
I'm kind of chilling right now.
Yeah.
And it's AJ.
GU and look at AJ, baby. Come on, I'm a sniper.
Bro,
smart money, baby.
Yo, listen. It was a clean entry.
Hell yeah, dude. We literally almost sniped that fucking bottom.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of this on my MT4 because that was too clean.
Right.
As long as it doesn't come back down, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. As long as it doesn't come back down, we're good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Ooh, that was clean.
Mine was clean on one platform and not the other.
Yeah.
The fucking the Forex.com.
Oh,
Fucking
Forex.com
dude's
one.
disgusting spread.
U.S. brokers, bro.
I hate U.S. brokers.
That was clean. Let's see.
Yeah, that was super clean.
So I'm just gonna chill on these 2 positions for the rest of the day.
Yep, these are the only 2 plays I'm taking for the day. I don't want to get caught in over
Yeah.
trading, so. But I'll hang
I
on
feel like,
till the news, and then I'll hop off.
yeah, I feel like this is the first. Me too, actually. I feel like this is the first trade that we've caught live in like a week.
Yeah, dude, it is. It really has been. We haven't taken a live trade in forever, on the stream at least. Yeah, yo, Smart Tyler concept. This smells like smart. Yeah, it's so. I don't know if you know who Raja Banks is, but he created Smart Raja concepts based off of off ICT. It's his new thing. I like that in this.
Oh,
I'm gonna
bro,
do it.
they've been beefing.
It's
crazy
so funny,
like,
dude. It's
Twitter,
so.
bro.
Raja beefs
you
with everybody.
grown men are both like 45.
Yeah, right.
Like, why are your egos so big? Like, you're both millionaires. Like, there's nothing to prove. Like, you won. You already won.
I
Like,
know.
why are we beefing about who has the best strategy or who like, bro?
I don't know. I might have to join the ring and do a Smart Tyler concept now.
You might.
You know, it's just gonna be a rebranded support and resistance and SMC. You know,
you can sell it for like $300,
right?
And you'll be like the next GOAT.
Oh my god. Dude, this industry just makes me laugh.
Yeah, bro. It's just a lot of
funny.
But I'll take that over like a million indicators. Like, yeah, I can't do indicators, bro.
Yeah, hell no, dude. Indicators just I can't. I'm VWAP intraday scalper. I didn't know you before some interview. It's interesting. Yeah, no, dude. It's my pleasure. You know, I'm actually really I'm excited that my Forex Funds was able to interview me, because it was a good way to get my stream out there, because I'm just looking to have a community of traders and just kind of hang out together every morning and trade. So I enjoy it. But yeah, if you're a VWAP intraday scalper, then I'd recommend just going off the 1 hour, not the daily. I mean, I'd still look at the daily because there might be some important levels to look at, but overall, the hourly is going to be more of a momentum builder for you than the daily. I think finding out that the vertical lines are just as important as horizontal. My trading changes. Are you referring to like the trend lines like that, or what are you referring to? Previous days, Not sure what you're. I'm not sure what you're referring to, because like open and close is horizontal, right? So. I don't know. GU, let's go. Nice rejection, dude. I like GU rejection, AJ's rejection. So if we can just like continue
I like 15-minute close on GU.
They're both nice closes.
Yeah. I want to see. Obviously, I want to see the second half of this 8 a.m. candle to close bullish. That's where like I'm at. But I mean, the structure's there, so
agreed.
I'm chilling.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know if the Dixie gives them a retracement, dude. So all this exhaustion here already.
Yeah, but
I figure just going to see here to the news, and the news will give us something.
I'm just going to change the color on my chart.
Change the color?
Yeah, I changed my color. I'll send you a screenshot.
You just did black.
Yeah, no, okay, so I changed. Okay, so you know how like where you have all the symbols on trading view on the right? Oh,
Yep.
I see. Oh, yeah, mine was white.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
changed
just,
it to
dude,
black.
yeah,
Yeah,
dude, you just do the dark mode.
yeah. So then I did that, and I just changed the actual background to like a, I don't know what color this is. Um, it's like the third one. The third one.
This
Yeah,
one,
that one. Yeah, yeah,
I could rock that. I could vibe with
yeah.
that, dude.
I just did
I like
that.
to change mine up all the time because it just like keeps it different and interesting. I actually really like this color.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that
So then
color, dude. That's like popping.
I like it. So I was just changing all my charts like that. Um, and I changed my up candles to like a lighter blue.
Lighter
Just
blue.
because it looked, cause so my down candles are black, right? Yeah, it's that blue. Yeah, yeah. All my down candles are black. So that black and green looked a little bit weird with
Yeah, right.
the black background. So then I changed that color, and I'm kind of like, it looks kind of cool. Like it looks different.
I'm digging this blue and red now. I'm good. You gotta be changing mine over here now.
Just waiting 10 more minutes. That's it. Actually, I'm gonna.
Do you use engulfing candles as a confirmation to take the entry? Yeah, sometimes. Not all the time. I mean, like for example, let's see if I can find an example here on like GJ. What about AJ? Hang on, I'll find you an example. So like, it just depends, right? Like this engulfing here, I mean, potentially, I more so look for structure. I mean, I don't really look for like, okay, I look for hanging man, engulfing, candlestick pattern. I just kind of flow with structure, right? And so if I'm looking for a retest of this area here, I'm going to get like half in as we're entering this area, and the other half I'll get in as we find support. So in this case, yeah, it was engulfing candlestick, so I'm going to take a long here. Whether it was an engulfing or it was another thing where we closed and retested again. So it just, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say I use engulfing as a confirmation. I don't rely on it. That's all I'm saying. I use hourly engulfing sometimes, and I give 5-minute look to buy, 5-minute pull back for that engulfing at the limit. Yeah, that's a very good idea as well. Dude, I'm used to the black because, like, look at charts sometimes a lot. It's much easier on the eyes. Yeah, black is, yeah, if you do, like, white charts, especially when you get up at, like, 6 a.m. to look at the charts like we do, it's, like, darker screen,
Yeah,
easier on
feel
the
like
eyes.
a vampire, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, dude, GU and AJ, dude, these are looking good.
We are nicely in profit.
I tell you, this is a good stream to have our live trade on.
Yeah, it's decent.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So that's where I have my TP. But essentially, I want to see GU run all these highs.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah, dude! I'd love to see GU like push. Like, yeah. I think we can. Like, I don't want to get greedy, but I think we can get like a 4-to-1.
Yeah.
It's like, but we'll see. I'm gonna look at it like a 3-to-1 potentially.
That high right there. Actually, exactly where you split as well with my TP.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking as well. Yeah. See, yeah. That's right.
Because there's liquidity up there.
Exactly. It's the smart Tyler concepts.
Yeah, it should be clean trade. Why is this?
Now I gotta change my stop loss because it's like gray on gray. I can't even see it.
Yeah, we're in both
Yes.
GU and AJ
Yeah, we're in
longs.
GU longs and AJ longs. Yep. Welcome.
We just got in maybe like 5 minutes ago, maybe.
Yeah, my entry was at actually mine was 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, on AJ, maybe I don't know.
Mine was 20 minutes ago on both of them.
Really?
Yeah, at
Oh,
8:03.
okay.
That's what
Oh
mine
yeah,
was.
no, you're right.
But
Then we had like a very similar entry, so I think your entry on GU was earlier
it
than
was
mine,
because
though.
you were talking when I got in
Yeah,
because I that's when it hit my alert. Yeah, dude, these are looking very clean structure.
yeah.
I like these trades.
Only thing I'd be a little wary of is news and have GU do
Yeah,
some dumb shit.
GU, right? 7.
Um,
Well, it'd be nice at least to have a little bit of a buffer like we are now. Then I'll bring my stop up.
yeah. Um, but I would like to think that it'll just push it higher.
It
It's just
should. It should. Y'all a vibe. Ah, appreciate it. Yeah, so we're here Monday to Thursday from 7 a.m. to whenever, right? 7 to 8, 7 to 9, so whatever it is. But we cop on
yeah.
at 7, but we're here Monday to Thursday.
It's if there's opportunity here, we'll be on. If it's not, then
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah.
Depending on how the day is going, is how long we'll be on.
Mm.
5 minutes until news. GU's looking good. I'd love to see a little more of a cushion. You trade off stream as well? Yeah. I'll trade off stream as well. I mean, it just depends, right? Like when I'm live streaming, that's my main trading session. So like, I'm going to take trades on it. But I'll hop off the live stream if it's pretty slow because sometimes trades come around 9 o'clock, at 9:30, and then so that's the only time I take trades off stream is if the trading day is a little slow and it ends up coming around 9:30. Other than that, I do trade Asian session. I trade Asian session around 7:30 p.m. But if you want to hop in our Discord, we do have I do post my Asian session videos in Discord, and if I'm off stream, I do post my trade ideas in the Discord off stream.
Yeah, some days like we could be waiting for a setup all morning, get on at 7, it'll be like 8 or 8:30. And I mean, you get to a point where you can look at the screens and know if today is not a trading day.
Right.
So if we're just moving sideways or there's like, I don't know, it's NFP or something like that, and there's really we're not moving until NFP comes out or CPI or whatever, then there's no reason to really like stream. Like we're just gonna be watching paint dry for an hour and a half. Like there's better ways to spend your time.
Yep.
But most days we'll be here.
But yeah, I posted the link to Discord, so if you feel free to join, guys, if you want to hop in and join the community.
30-minute on GU is pretty nice.
It's looking real nice, dude. 30-minute, 15-minute. I like the 15-minute. Yeah, dude. This news should really push us.
Yeah. 3 minutes.
Why not Fridays? I mean, I still trade on Fridays. I just don't stream. I just don't like Fridays. It's like my 3-day weekend kind of thing where I just kind of get on the charts, trade, and kind of do my thing. Like, I just take Fridays off from streaming. That's just what I do. But no, I mean, volume sometimes is decent on it. I just trade off stream. But you can find me in Discord on Fridays if you're looking to chat. A minute left until news event.
They just had a little bit of retracement down, so
Yeah.
maybe closer to point of control, closer to VWAP. I don't know, but structure's there, so we should still push bullish.
All right, news events out. AUD JPY is pushing up. GUs. Oh, or G. Oh, dude. All right, there's
There
GU.
we
There
go,
goes GU.
baby. Let's
There
get
goes
it.
GU. All right, come on, baby. Let's see if GU can get going here. All right. Well, what was the news? Let's take a look real quick. All right, come on now. All right, so GDP came in actually worse than expected. So that should okay. I mean, that should be bearish for the dollar. So that should be bullish for GU. I had to think about it for a second, but it's not. So
Of course not, because why would
yeah, because why would it?
Let's see.
I get these alerts all over the place.
Bro, every single one of my alerts just went off.
All mine are going off. So GU should, it should go up, but it's not. So unemployment claims came in better than expected, which is also good for the dollar. So you actually got a mixed bag out there. You had unemployment claims better than expected, which is bullish for the dollar, and you had GDP come in worse than expected, and that's bearish for the dollar. So you're getting a mixed bag there. Dixie's really at the area where I want to see that's resistance and start seeing it roll over here. So
Yeah.
But we're just seeing a lot of, I'm break even right now in AJ, GU. I'm almost break even. So we're just seeing a lot of volatility right now. But overall, I do still think that we'll see that continuation higher on GU. If we can see that Dixie hold its resistance. Gold's at lows here. Dixie's... Oh, well, we'll see what happens with the Dixie. It's kind of pushing through where I wanted to see it go, so... Not a good thesis for GU. At least though, like this, the way I look at it is at least this news event it wasn't crazy where it's going to slip my stop. So,
Yeah.
if I lose, I'm just losing my normal, percent. But so it is, it is what it is. I have it right below these lows here, so we'll see. GU, AJ is at break even. GU is kind of pulling back here. What's the Dixie doing now? Dixie's breaking through highs here.
I closed GU.
Yeah, GU is about to stop me out, so whatever. But AJ is at break even for me, so
yeah, AJ should continue moving up.
Yeah, AJ should be good.
Next 30 minutes on AJ, I expect the hourly candle turn bullish.
Yeah, because the way I look at it is like if the dollar's going to push bullish here, that means the yen's going to be weak. If the yen's weak, AUD JPY should be strong. Hello. So we'll see what happens with the Dixie here. It's rejecting highs potentially, but
yeah, I think still we're gonna fade Dixie the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So I might wait for volatility to die down a little bit and look for an entry.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if we end up closing bullish within the next, I don't know, 5 to 15 minutes, whatever, I look for an entry around VWAP on GU.
Yep. Yeah, if this thing can reject and just absorb that freaking move, that'd be great. Great. Oh man. All right. AJ's 15 minutes looking good. 30 minutes looking good. Hourly. So AJ's still technically looking good here.
Yeah.
Filled on EU longs, market pump, gold longs, stop below the wick. Yeah, gold not looking. Wow. Oh shit. Gold just equities are still in this range. You said Euro USD filled your longs. Yeah, Euro USD is a nice area for longs. Just gotta hope the dollar starts rolling over here, because my GU longs are just chilling right now. I have my stops like just below the lows here. So. Oh, what's going on, William? Welcome back, brother. All right, so both my positions are break even now, so that's good.
There we go.
Better than okay. All right, let's see if GU can start squeezing here. 4 seconds, nice decent 5-minute close, rejection to the downside. So I'd like to see a GU start pushing up from here. A lot of volatility in this 30-minute candlestick. All right, cool. GU starting to look better. Yeah. All right, GU should still be good here.
AJ's doing well. Let's see. Just want to see his candle turn bullish.
Yeah. Just chilling still, chilling. Yeah. So volatility should start dying down soon. Probably next 4 minutes. Usually like around 10 minutes after the news events, when you start getting that volatility to die down, you start getting normal price action. Yeah, gold just gold ran through those damn lows and so it should start pushing up. Dixie's rejecting highs here, so I'd like to see the Dixie start fading and rolling over here. But yeah, gold's fucking some people. So, that's dirty. But Yeah, so both my positions are break even right now. We should be good though. Pound USD, I have my stops just below the lows. I'm looking for a squeeze through these highs for a continuation higher. AUD JPY, finally in profit on this one again. Stops are just below VWAP here, just below really recent price action here. Looking just for a squeeze back up into fill some of this range. But yeah, that's it. Looking AUD JPY is actually looking really nice. Pound USD I think will end up working out pretty nicely as well. Just got to get volatility to die down a little bit and the Dixie to start rolling over. But yeah, if anybody has any questions before I hop off the stream, I'll give the next like 3 minutes until the next 3 minutes. And then we're gonna call it a day here. But, because big dog's gotta eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. I'm not hungry.
What are you gonna order some Chick-fil-A?
Nah, not today. Only once a week, bro. I can't do that shit every day.
That's funny.
Looking for a bullish close above VWAP on GU.
GU, yeah.
Yeah.
This
Let's
AJ
see.
15-minute
AJ,
engulfing could be real
baby.
nice, dude. This 15-minute engulfing is gonna just really get me excited.
Are you excited?
Get me excited. Real nice, real nice.
Yeah, I'm looking at the hourly. I'm just waiting on this hourly to turn bullish and continue moving up. That would be really nice. Hourly turns bullish. We have this nice bottom wick.
Yeah. I really think fucking GJ's breaking out over here. So I really think GU's like coming. It's just lagging because it's tied to the dollar. But GJ and GU typically move very similar, so I think GU gets moving here. It's just still stuck right now.
There's still a lot of volatility. It's just the smoke screen.
Just my VWAP settings are just whatever, just default. Just default.
And
GJ's pumping, man. Damn.
Yeah, bro. I'm actually so mad at GJ.
I'm pretty pissed. I was really close to getting an entry in this pullback here, but I didn't.
Bro,
All right, let's see here. 5 minutes in the next 15-minute close. I'll hop off in the next 5 minutes after this close. But yeah, thanks for your time, guys. See you next week. Yeah, thanks, Anis. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be back on Monday. But if you feel free to join the Discord if you want to chat. No problem. No problem, man. No problem. Is it pronounced Johan? Is that how it's pronounced? I think it's Johan.
Johan. Yeah.
It is. Johan. I keep wanting to say Johan. Johan.
One of my best friends when I was growing up, his name was Johan.
Johan? Joe or Yo?
Johan.
Johan. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but I'm gonna call it a day there. Just I don't feel like waiting the next 3 minutes because just yeah. But
More the same.
yeah. Thanks for hopping on, everybody. It's been a pleasure, and we're glad to have you. But we'll be back on Monday, and if you're in Discord, I'll be talking, posting my analysis on Asian session tonight. But Have a good rest of your day, everybody.
See y'all later.
And see you later.
Mm.